has zero impact on my ability to get laid. In fact, I get laid more since I've been bald. I get the most looks from women. You look good bald if you're well groomed. You don't look good balding. Bald is sexy. Balding is not. Balding is the dude who fights it, who just tries to do a comb over and it's obvious that his hairline's receding or his hair's thinning out and he just sort of goes along with it. That's balding.
If you're going bald, shave your head. Basically, no one cares about what's going on the top of your head any more than you do. Your mates might laugh at you at some point, but within about a week, they're going to completely forget.
What it do, Two Bald Dudes Army? Today we're out here in Santa Monica interviewing men on being bald. When do they start shaving their head? How do they feel about having a bald head? Stay tuned for this week's episode. Roll clip.
Don't go into Paxton. Is you on?
Yep.
Oh. Excuse me. Hey, sorry to bother you. Can I ask a few questions on the bald look like us? Two bald dudes?
Oh, sure.
All right, perfect. What's your name?
Hector.
My name's Eddie.
My name is Sam.
Yorgos.
Derek.
Jeff.
We're bald guys. We're not racist.
We're bald guys. Those pills don't work. We tried.
We're bald guys. We know you only want to be with us because we look like your dad.
We're bald guys. We're still not over it.
We're bald guys. Of course we thought about going to Turkey.
We're bald guys. We know we have higher testosterone than you.
When did you decide to start shaving your head?
During the pandemic.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that?
I was bored. I was experimenting with mustaches, beards, goatees, and then I decided to shave my head.
Really? Okay, how did family and friends react?
Actually pretty positive. I was a little scared because I wasn't sure my head shape was going to work with it, but yeah, now I dig it.
Okay, so you're not losing your hair, you just did it more of the style?
Well, I mean, it was thinning, so, but yeah, it was just more, I guess, convenience and style.
Okay, and why'd you decide to go with the whole clean shave look and not the facial hair?
I mean, I think because I shaved recently, so I typically let it go sometimes, so it just depends.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you'll fluctuate in different
I'll
styles.
fluctuate, yeah.
I love it. So for every man out there, would you recommend if they're losing their hair to shave it and embrace it?
Totally. Yeah, it's so much more convenient
freedom.
work. Oh, yeah. It's you
And it feels nice, too.
It does totally feel nice. The only thing that I don't like is my kids wanting to touch my head because they constantly are trying to touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all smooth and shiny.
Balding to men is what gaining weight is to women. It hurts. We don't want it mentioned. We want people to pretend like it's not even taking place. You'd be hard-pressed to find anybody handle anything worse than a man being told his hair is thinning or a woman being told she's getting heavy. I would rather tell my mom that she failed me as a mother than look a woman in the eyes and tell her she's gaining weight. It seems to me in the female community, when a woman's gaining weight, other women don't mention it. They support it blindly, in fact. A friend of theirs gains weight. They see them and they go, "Oh, are you losing some poundage? You look good."
When did you decide to start shaving your head?
I've been shaving my head since I was 15 years old.
Why's that?
That's the style back in the 90s, how we used to roll us gang members and stuff.
Nice.
And I just kept it since.
I love it. You always hear I started losing my hair and that's why I shaved it, but for you it's more style.
Yeah, since I was a kid. And when I let my hair grow now, I'm starting to lose my hair. But
Okay.
yeah, I've been bald since I was a kid, dude.
Did family and friends, the ladies like it?
Yeah, actually they did. Yeah, for sure.
They like the shape of the head.
Yeah,
Nice
for
and sleek.
sure. Yeah, that's for
Okay.
sure.
For every man out there losing their hair, you recommend they shave it though?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when my hair starts growing out, I know when it's time and it's got to go.
All right. Well, what about rocking the facial hair? Is that good balance?
Yeah, for sure. I've had the same look honestly since I was like 15, dude.
The goatee, everything.
Goatee, everything.
At 15?
Even my little mustache, I was barely letting it grow out. It's been the same ever since.
I love it. Okay. So for every man out there too that's bald, do you recommend that they maybe rock more of a muscular physique, a dad bod? Does it matter? Is it personality? What do you think?
It's personality, I think. It doesn't go for everybody. I can tell you that because I see some bald people it just doesn't look right on them.
No, they got weird heads.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So yeah, it just depends on the person, I guess.
We're bald guys. Yeah, you can touch it.
We're bald guys. We look angry all the time because we are.
We're bald guys. Seriously, we're not racist.
Dude, you don't need to keep saying that.
When did you decide to start shaving your head?
When it started being gray, so I decided it's the best thing to do is to shave my hair.
When it started going gray?
Yes.
Was your hair receding or falling out?
Yeah, I was losing a lot of hair, yeah. So that's why I decided to go bald.
So how did family and friends react to that?
Oh, they liked it because it looked much better than, make you look younger, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah.
for every man out there losing their hair, would you recommend they embrace it and just shave it off?
Yeah, absolutely.
Looks good that way.
Absolutely, absolutely look nice and much cleaner anyway. Yeah.
Did you ever grow a beard out at any time?
No, I don't like it. I mean, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I've gone back and forth on this a lot, but I think it's finally time. I feel like a different person already.
And when did you decide to start shaving your head?
It was around when I was 26.
Okay.
I'm like 33 now, so
Was that when you started maybe losing your hair?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was around 26, 27 when I started losing it, and I was just and yeah.
How did family and friends react to it? Did they like it?
They did. It was just a hard time for me, just for 1 year accepting it, and then was just now I'm used to it. So
I know sometimes it can be tough to have that change.
yeah.
We all love our
yeah.
hair at one point.
Yeah.
So for every man out there losing it, would you recommend they shave it or keep it?
Shave it.
Shave it for sure.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Or
What
else-
about rocking the facial hair on the chin?
You can do that. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. Just saving up hair. So, yeah.
Here's why I decided to shave my head. Because I'm bald. I'm balding. For the longest time, my hair was receding, and I was just kind of like, I would always like move it and cover it, and I was super insecure about it. And then one day I was like, F it, I'm sick of worrying about my bald spots. I'm sick of worrying about my receding hairline. And my wife and I moved to Hawaii for a while, and when we moved to Hawaii, I was like, F it, no one knows me here. I'm gonna shave my head. If it looks like total butt, I can grow it back by the time we move back to the mainland. And so I just went for it, and it was scary. I remember posting my first social media post after I shaved my head, and I was terrified. And then I just kept doing it, and I was like, you know what? I look good. I'm pulling it off. The tattoos, the muscles, it kind of works. And now I love shaving my head. Like, it's one of my favorite things to do. I do it twice a week. But yeah, that's essentially why. I just got sick of being self-conscious about my bald spots. So I just said, gonna go for it. And a lot of people like the look.
When did you decide to rock the facial hair? Was that before or after you started like losing the hair?
Well, I shaved my head first, and I started the beard, about 9 years ago?
Okay. And how did family and friends react to the whole head shaved look after it was gone?
I started shaving my head when I was in my 20s, so it'd been shaved for a while before I started the beard.
Okay. Was your hair receding at that time? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Would you say for every man out there, it's good balance to rock facial hair if you're going with the whole bald look up top?
Yeah, I mean, I like it. Ever since I started doing it, it just seems to fit.
Yeah. How did ladies react to that? Did they like it?
Did you like it?
Yeah, it's great. Okay. Wonderful. And family and friends, I mean, they love it,
Yeah, once they came in, the beard came in and everything, and, shaped it and did all that, then, yeah.
Okay. So for every man out there who's losing their hair, would you say it's good balance to rock facial hair if you're going with the bald look up top?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's more masculine?
I think so.
I think so, too.
Hey, yo, word of advice for anybody going bald. I got a tip for you. You know how you see bald dudes where they have like this bald shadow where you can see where their hair would grow if they had some? Word of advice, man. Listen, bro. As soon as you start to lose your hair, just shave it off so your bald shadow looks like you could grow hair if you wanted to. So it's like you chose to shave it off. It was intentional versus it being like forced upon you. You had to shave your head and you're hanging on to it like this guy.
When did you decide to go with the whole shaved look?
Well, Mother Nature's kind of got me started. I had a high top fade and it just kept going backwards.
And how old were you when that started to occur?
See, I had my daughter probably in my early 30s, late 20s, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did family and friends react to that? Did they like it?
I didn't really give a shit.
Fair?
No, I didn't really give a shit. A friend was like shocked, a buddy, but he's always shocked because that's how he was. But no one really tripped, Yeah. No, it wouldn't have mattered either way.
That's true. Did the ladies like it?
You know what? Thanks to Michael Jordan, yeah, things really improved. I mean, quite honestly, I became kind of a chick magnet at a certain point. So, yeah, it was a good thing.
I love it. Yeah, at the height of NBA and sports in his career, rocking the bald look was the thing.
That was the thing.
So for every man out there, would you say that it's good balance to rock the facial hair while having the bald head?
Well, I would say that works well together. I normally color mine, so I just turned 62.
No way.
Yeah, way.
Wow, you look great.
Well, maybe that's because I lost my hair. They said when you lose your hair, you have a lot of testosterone. That's the way I hear.
That's true.
That's what I hear.
That's true. That's why we're all bald.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, I'm no scientist. Right?
You got it going.
I'll just read. And when I read, go, because I want to look for the silver lining in this thing. So, yeah, well, that means you have a lot of testosterone pumping in here. I'm like, great. That's why as a 62-year-old, I color this and I start looking 40, or 38 or whatever.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it works for me.
I knew I was gonna lose my hair. So I started shaving my head bald when I was 16. But instead of using it as a reason to feel sorry for myself or getting paranoid about it, I actually embraced it. What I realized was most of the coolest guys are bald. Jordan, The Rock, Tupac, Mike Tyson, Floyd Money Mayweather, Pitbull, Vin Diesel, Sean Connery, Rick Ross, Jeff Bezos, Stone Cold Steve Austin, so Jada Pinkett Smith. Soon.
Two bald dudes. Hey, sorry to bother you. Can I ask a few questions on the bald look? Two bald dudes? YouTube? Is that cool?
Sorry, we're in a hurry.
Okay. Hey, sorry to bother you. Can I interview on the bald look? Two bald dudes. Bother you. Can I interview on the bald look? Two bald dudes? YouTube? Are you sure? Oh, sorry to bother you. Can I ask a few questions on the bald look like us? Two bald dudes. YouTube. Are you sure? Excuse me. Hey, sorry to bother you.
Yeah.
Do you have hair? Are you bald like us?
Yeah. Is it recording? What it do, Two Bald Dudes Army? Pause. What it do, Two Bald Dudes Army? Today we're out here in Santa Monica interviewing men on being bald. No. What it do, Two Bald Dude Army? No. What it do, Two Bald Dudes Army? No. That was. What it do, Two Bald Dudes Army? Today we're out here in Santa Monica interviewing men about being bald. When do they start shaving their head? How do they feel about shaving their head? And what do the family and friends feel like? Is almost on a roll. God damn it.
Started off strong.
I know. What it do, Two Bald Dudes Army? Today we're out here in Santa Monica interviewing men on being bald. When do they start shaving their head? And how do they feel about having a bald head? Stay tuned for this week's episode. Roll tape.